So I just found this local toy store that I did not know about that actually has a parts table with parts that you can just pick out what you want and buy by the pound. So I did that. Let's go ahead and just see what's in this because I don't even really remember. I was kind of just grabbing anything that I thought looked useful. So it's the typical kind of stuff, it looks like from the front, that I normally get, just those earth tones, different colors. As you can see, some masonry bricks. I was grabbing all of those that I could find just because those are always nice to have. But even this, that looks like a nice, useful piece in olive green. So let's go ahead and wash these, dump them out first, wash them, and then we'll kind of go through them and see what's in there. So this stuff is definitely pretty gross. A lot of it you can see just has this like nasty grime on it, so definitely needs washed. But you can see already just some interesting things like this chrome gold brick. Not really sure what that's from. Not sure what this is from, but I grabbed it just because it's probably like a Bionicle set or something, but I thought I'd pick it up. More of these. I keep grabbing these, and I don't really know what I'm going to use it for, but I have them. So yeah, we'll go ahead and clean this. Oh, and this was kind of interesting, finding like a base plate. Not really sure. It's kind of like a rectangle, not really a square, I think. So that's kind of interesting, but we'll go ahead and wash this. You can see a crab there and even some like, where'd it go? I just thought I just had it. There it is. Some of these like crystals and stuff. So some very strange pieces, but yeah, we'll go ahead and wash this and then kind of sort it out a little better. But before I do that, I realized that I need to go in and actually disassemble all of the pre-built chunks and sections from sets that were in there just because they would not wash very well if I kept them all together. So I just have all the parts in this bag. This is just a like laundry clothes bag that you would like put clothes in, throw in the laundry for like delicate items. But I got one that had really small holes, so I think that is going to work perfectly. I've used this in the past for cleaning all my Lego. I have another one that is a little bit smaller that actually has a zipper pocket. This one just has like a drawstring. This one has a zipper pocket, but the holes are a little bit bigger, so I sometimes use this for bigger pieces, but since I know there's a bunch of small stuff, I just used this bag. I'm going to keep this separate though because it just doesn't need to be in there, and then always make sure to pull out any like cloth items or mechanical items before you wash because those will get ruined. So I actually found this cape, which was kind of a cool thing to find, so I made sure to pull that out first. So I'm not going to wash that. So these are soaking. I'm just gonna make sure to move them around a little bit every few minutes probably, but they don't need to be in here for too long. So I'll let them soak for a bit and then we'll come back and dry them off. So now I'm just gonna let them dry for a second and then come back when they're done. And here I am just gonna go ahead and sort out all of the parts so that it is a little bit easier to see what there is and just get a good overview of everything that I got. So now I have gone ahead and washed it all, and I did a pretty good job of sorting it. This is all sorted based on how my storage system is. So like if you see some of these colors together, that's because I actually just store some of those colors all together. Some of these things though are just wedge plates or wedge bricks that will be like divided up by color, but for now they're just in one place. But I just sorted it in a way that makes sense for me. But let's go through some of these things. Starting up over here is some of the greenery that we have. These are all the old style of plant stems because there is a ton of them, and I don't have a ton of this old style. I have a lot of the new style, but not many of these. So I was just grabbing a bunch of those. You just never know when those come in handy. And then I got one of these, and these are some of these newer ones, but with like a bunch of stems sticking off, so always nice to get some of those. This is just a nice color to have in that leaf, and then just a few of these bamboo leaves and some other little things. This is actually an interesting color. They definitely don't make this color anymore. It's not, I'm not sure if it's gonna come across in camera, but it's an interesting pink for sure. I have some of these, I think these are from Chima, but some just transparent blue little spikes and things. Then I found 3 of this piece, which is kind of cool. I already had some of this color, but I thought these ones were kind of nice for some rock building. That is kind of a fun to get, the olive green especially. Then some of these sloped bricks in different sizes, some transparent green bricks, and then a bunch of just like rock building pieces, slopes, some assorted different gold pieces, some other colors of nature colored slopes, some of these rail pieces, a bunch of tiles here along the bottom, and I've sorted them by size. It's really nice kind of restocking a bunch of these 1x2s because I go through those quite a bit. Some hinge bricks, these corner slopes, a bunch of them in that color, which is kind of fun. Some wedge plates, jumper plates, 1x1 snot bricks and things. Brackets. These up here are probably going to be used for rock work. I'm going to take the stickers off because I don't need that sticker for anything. And then some of these are kind of nice to just get the odd one of those. Plates, just some, flags. This was some interesting stuff. This is a chrome gold. I thought this might be from the Indiana Jones set because it's like chrome gold. It's not pearl gold. But it looks like it's might need a little bit better cleaning, but I only have the top of it, which is really sad. I'm curious if the other half is there somewhere, but yeah, this is just the top half. So I got another chest, a box, then the top half of 2 rocks, which still do have a connection point, so maybe can do something with that. And then just some other little boxes, some more plates. This is very exciting to get so many masonry bricks in some colors that I didn't even have. I didn't have any in olive green, any in sand green, any in dark red. The rest of these I had some in, but I didn't have very many in dark gray. I have a ton of light bluish gray and this nougat, I believe. But everything else is really nice to get. It's just nice to get more of those, but that felt like a gold mine finding, especially all these olive green ones. That was really nice. Some 2x bricks. And then this is some like of the more interesting items that I found. This little crystal, which has some glitter in it. Teapot. I actually found this knight minifigure torso. I have no idea what that's from, but pretty cool to find that. A little pie, a crab, these balls. Not sure what those are from. I found that cape, which is pretty cool. Just some interesting parts. This is a droid body that actually has printing on it. A wing, a minifigure head, a bottle, just some interesting minifigure items. I did find a flex tube. It's a little bit busted there in the middle, but I can totally still use that for the interior of something. Those are always coming in handy. Then this is a bunch of curved slopes that I use a lot for rock building and landscaping and trees and all sorts of different stuff. So those are always really useful to have a bunch of. And then just some more 1x bricks and 1x1s, 1x2s, a whole bunch of different colors. So all sorts of stuff that is gonna be useful. All of this is gonna be very, very useful, and I feel pretty good with the amount I was able to get. This all was about $20. So for this many pieces, that I feel really good about that, especially thinking like on Bricklink. I mean, like, who knows, maybe just that would be $20. You know, I don't know. I don't have a very good frame of reference, but I do know this is a very good deal. I'm very happy with the amount of parts I got for that price. And I did forget to say, these are also pieces that I got that I just haven't sorted yet. A lot of just 1x1s. A lot of this stuff is just going to be used to kind of restock my parts inventory that is getting low. So just nice to get all those like little pieces that I go through so quickly, because a lot of my builds are very parts intensive, and with all the detailing, it takes a lot of parts to do that. I did find about 3 non-Lego bricks so far going through all this. I don't think there's probably very many more, if any, but I did find those 3, so I've gone ahead and just set those aside. Also, looking at these masonry bricks alone, for $20 with all this other stuff, it really does feel like I got a very, very good deal. So I'm definitely going to be going back, sorting through some more pieces just to see what other little treasures there are. These are also kind of interesting. Some of those like Nexonite shields in those colors. Haven't seen those before. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good deal. Let me know what your favorite part that you see here is, but also, do you think this is a good deal? Do you not think it's a good deal? Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.